What up, YouTube? Ray here, Fabulous Bulldogs, checking in with you guys today. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody's being safe out there. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification so you can stay updated with more videos from Fabulous Bulldogs. Anyway, you guys, today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about, should you get an English Bulldog? And if you're asking me, a person who has 4 English Bulldogs, I say yes. But there are some things that you should know about owning an English Bulldog before you get one. English Bulldogs, you guys, if you're already an English Bulldog owner, you do know English Bulldogs are high maintenance dogs, meaning that you gotta keep up with their hygiene. You constantly have to clean their faces. You constantly have to make sure that their wrinkles are clean. English Bulldogs sometimes do have allergies to certain foods. So you have to make sure that you're feeding them the right food so they don't end up with skin allergies and things of that nature. But other than the negative things that people always talk about, you know, a lot of people say English Bulldogs have health issues, and any purebred dog has health issues. Any purebred dog. So before you get a purebred dog, it doesn't matter if it's a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, or any dog like that. It can even be a Shih Tzu. If they're purebred, they come with health issues, because you got to think, when they were first bred, they were inbred in order to keep that line going. So any purebred dog has health issues, you guys, not just English Bulldogs, but English Bulldogs are some of the best companions you can have. I will always have an English Bulldog over here at Fabulous Bulldogs until the day that I die. I love English Bulldogs. They're awesome with my kids. They're very affectionate. They love being around their owners. They're very loyal, playful, just real good dogs. And the reason why I got an English Bulldog, when I first started with dogs, you guys, I was younger and I had pit bulls, and I really don't trust a pit bull around my kids, because I got really young kids. Like my son, he's 1, and then I have a 7-year-old, and you know, they like to pull on them and things, and I don't trust a pit bull around babies. I just don't. But with English Bulldogs, they're really good around kids. Like I have a 1-year-old, like I said, and I have a 7-year-old, and they can pull on them, they can lay on them, they can just play with them, and they don't snap on them. They're really calm and great family dogs. So if you're family oriented, if you have kids, or if you live in an apartment, or because English Bulldogs, they don't need a lot of exercise and things like that. You know, you can walk them once or twice a day, or just let them out in the backyard. They don't need a lot of exercise. So if you live in an apartment or something like that, a real small confined area, an English Bulldog will be the best dog to have. Now, I do want to clear up that misconception that English Bulldogs are lazy. That is not true. I have 4 English Bulldogs, and my English Bulldogs are very active, especially when they're puppies. When they're puppies, English Bulldogs can be really rambunctious. They have a lot of energy, but as they start to get older, around like 1.5, 2 years old, they really start to calm down. You know, they get more mature, so they start to calm down, and that's when they get really lazy and really chill. But when English Bulldogs are puppies, they are really active, so you have to make sure that you spend a lot of time with them, because puppies learn what they're taught. So if you don't spend time with your dogs and learn your dog, any dog is going to have bad behavior. So I suggest English Bulldogs, they love being around their owners. They love being around their owners. They love spending time with their owners. So if you don't have time for an English Bulldog, like if you're constantly busy, I do suggest not to get an English Bulldog. If you're one of the people that like to go on hikes or running or things like that, I don't suggest an English Bulldog, because English Bulldogs, they do have the short nose and everything, so they can't go on too long of walks because they can overheat and catch heat stroke and things like that. So if you're just looking for a dog to chill, relax, watch football with, you know, just hang out with the family, English Bulldogs are perfect. But if you're a very active person, I don't think an English Bulldog will be good for you, because English Bulldogs are chill, and you have to make sure that you don't overheat them, you know, because in the summertime, you got to watch them closely out in the heat because of their cephalic, their real short nose, and they just overheat in the heat. Any dog with a short nose will overheat if they're overactive, like a Frenchie, a bully, exotics. Any dog like that will overheat. So you got to watch them really, really close in the summertime. So if you're a very active person, you like to go hiking, running, you want a dog to get out there with you, chase a ball, and do all that, English Bulldogs will not be the dog for you. But don't get me wrong, you guys. My English Bulldogs, I can throw a ball. They will run. They are very active. They can run and do all that. But you just don't want to do it too much. You don't want to overexhaust them too much. So, but if you're family oriented, you want a dog that's a real loyal companion that loves just to be around their owners and things of that nature, then an English Bulldog will be for you, man. I love my English Bulldogs. I'm passionate about the breed. Like I said, I have 4 English Bulldogs over here at Fabulous Bulldogs. That's my boy Fab right there. Fab, he's coming up on 3 months. He's the youngest puppy over here at Fabulous Bulldogs. This is my girl Shira. She's coming up on 8 months. And then I have my girl Chanel and my girl Starburst, who is Shira's mom. And they're my older dogs. But yeah, I have 4 English Bulldogs over here, you guys. And I do not see myself without an English Bulldogs in my family. My kids, they love them. You know, my son, I have a 7-year-old son. He really loves them. So the answer is, should you get an English Bulldog? And like I said, man, if you have time, if you want a dog that's going to be a great companion, that loves to play, have fun, then yes, an English Bulldog will be for you. But if you're looking for a dog that's very, very active, that you can take on hikes, and if you're an active type person, then no, an English Bulldog would not be for you. And I know a lot of people say English Bulldogs are stubborn. And yeah, English Bulldog can be stubborn at times. It all depends on their personality. If you ask me, I think English Bulldogs are really, really smart. They're kind of like cats. They do what they want to do. But if you spend a lot of time with your English Bulldog, they are very, very smart. Like I have an English Bulldog, her name is Chanel, and she is push button. I can tell her anything. She listens. She's just a really, really great personality and a really, really good dog. Then you get other English Bulldogs who are really, really stubborn. They just want to do what they want to do. So those English Bulldogs, they do take a lot of time. You got to spend more time with them just to get them trained. But other than that, if you spend the time with your dog, you learn your English Bulldog, man, they could be some of the best companions that you possibly can have, hands down. Another thing that stops a lot of people from getting an English Bulldogs is our English Bulldogs are expensive. They are very expensive because they take a lot of work and a lot of money to even breed. So if you're gonna get an English Bulldog, make sure that you get it from a reputable breeder, someone who cares about the health, the quality, and cares about the well-being of the dog. Because if you go the cheap route and get an English Bulldog from a breeder who's just breeding them, not caring about the quality or the health of them, then yeah, you're gonna get stuck with way more vet bills in the long run. So make sure that you get your English Bulldog from a reputable breeder, someone who cares about the health, the quality, and the well-being of the dog. So if you're asking me over here at Fabulous Bulldogs if you should get an English Bulldog, I say yes. If you have the money, if you have the time, and you're just looking for a dog to just be a family pet, not very active, they don't need a lot of exercise, they're very, very chill once they get a little bit older. I just want to kill that conception that English Bulldogs are lazy, because like you guys can see right now, English Bulldogs, when they're puppies, they do have a lot of energy. They do like to play and roughhouse when they're puppies. But as they get older, about 1.5, 2 years old, they do calm down a lot. But when they're puppies, they do have a lot of energy, like these two right here. Like I said, my girl Shira, she's only 8 months, so she's still a puppy. And my boy Fab, he's coming up on 3 months. So these two right here are the youngest dogs here at Fabulous Bulldogs. So if you're asking me, should you get an English Bulldog? The answer is yes. Just make sure that you spend time with your English Bulldog because they love being around their owner. Make sure that you learn your English Bulldog. Make sure you know what type of foods are the best for them. Make sure you keep up with their wrinkles, keep them clean, keep them on a great diet. Let them get some exercise, but they don't need that much. And just spend a lot of time with your English Bulldogs, and they will be some of the best companions that you ever have. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you guys can stay updated with more videos from Fabulous Bulldogs. I want to say God bless and have a good day. Peace.